Hello everyone, welcome to Formula 1 Fridays with Tico Zotter, and this is episode 6 part 2, and we're at the Miami circuit in the United States, and we're going to do the Grand Prix, which has 14 laps. So the practice sessions we did were fine, we did alright. Qualifying, we had an oil leak problem, which is why we didn't go out straight away. But we got the fastest lap in, which means we are once again in position 1. We're in first place. I don't get it. So let's get in there with the Grand Prix. There's 14 laps. Obviously, we need to be careful with the oil problem because obviously we had a leak. So hopefully we won't have any problems. But yeah, let's get in there, shall we?
We are here in the coastal shores of Florida for the Miami Grand Prix, which has become the 11th Formula 1 track held in the United States. The grandstands are packed for what we hope is going to be another fantastic race. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I am sure it's one which will please the fans. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Goose lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, and Daniel Ricciardo, Ocon, Bottas, Mick Schumacher, and Joe, Magnussen, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, and Alex Albon, Vettel, Stroll, Latifi, and Daniel Ticktum. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Well, yeah, we had good points. Points finished from last race, as Mike said. So, we have 2 options, really, as usual. I think we might do this one. But at the same time, yeah. No, we'll do this one. I'm happy with the setup. Okay. Right then. We have let's just get on with it. Let's just see how this goes up. Let's just see how this ends up, shall we? But no, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, it'll be chaotic, and that's the point of the channel, to be chaotic as possible. Okay, so enough ranting. We're getting the formation lap underway.
Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the formation lap, Mark. Don't worry. The goose knows what to do. Yeah. We did have an excellent qualifying session. We managed to first of all beat Carlos Sainz's lap, and then we managed to just beat our lap again. Now, honestly, I thought we would we would not have done very well, but we're doing exceptionally well. and this is round 5 of 22. We've made a huge comeback from the catastrophes of Saudi Arabia and Australia. Morale was low, and then all of a sudden, click. Something happened, and the goose just went up a gear. Possibly because I just started.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Yeah, I need to stop interrupting Mark. Sorry, Mark. But no, something clicked, and we just went up a gear, and because I started to focus for once, eh? I find it hard to focus a lot, which is no, I think that's why we're focusing a lot. But no, here we are lining up on the grid. Oh no, early stop there.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Yep, we did stop a bit early there, but we managed to get a perfect stop. Just waiting for everyone to line up on grid with, I believe, Tictum is in last place. Anyway. Okay, we're off. The front red lights, the 5 red lights, and we're off. That was a superb launch. Look at the goose, he's off. The goose is off! First corner. Nearly overdid it, but he's flocked off. The goose is gone, leaving the Ferraris behind. Look at them go. He's off! Literally, he's gone! He's gone! Oh, bit of contact with the wall there. Already, and we've already hit something. Luckily though, I don't think it's affected the car too badly as we headed to the first, I think it's the first DRS zone. So I'll talk you through the standings for you. So we're in P1, followed by Ferrari's Carlos Sainz in P2, followed by Charles Leclerc from Ferrari in P3, followed by Sergio Perez from Red Bull in P4, followed by Sir Lewis Hamilton from Mercedes in P5. that was a close one. We just had a bit of a drift moment there, as we now make our way into the worst part of the track, this small, tight, 90-degree S-turns here, and now we're on the straight bit. This is where the true test of the car comes in. So far, we've had no problems with oil leaks, gearboxes, internal combustion engines, because we fixed all that. Not sure about the oil problem though. Again, anything can happen in a race, anything, and I mean anything. But no, lap 1, we got the fastest lap, and we're still holding down. The goose is defending like mad. He is flocking those wings. Oh, hang on, we've gone off the track a bit here. Bloody hell. the goose this is a dangerous animal. The goose is an animal you do not want to mess with. This is an aggressive, merciless side of the goose we're seeing here. As we make our way into, I believe this is section 2 of section 3 of the 3 sections here on the racetrack. I'm just making this up as I go along. This is not scripted at all, as you can tell. But I believe Carlos Sainz is starting to make some ground. He is catching up. But oh no, we went a bit wide there. I hate that bit. Is it just anyone else that does Formula 1 My Team Career Mode on YouTube, right? That corner, that tight light S-turn then. Is it just me that hates that corner? Those 3 corners, or is it just me? Or do other people hate them? We're 2 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz here, and we're in lap 2. What the hell's going on? We were struggling.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
We were literally struggling. I remember Bahrain, we were struggling, and look how far we've come in like what? 4 rounds? This is round 5 out of 22. And it's promising. It looks promising, doesn't it? But again, anything can happen. You can't just automatically assume you're gonna win. You have to keep focused. You just have to keep pushing. No change on the driver's standings in lap 3. We're still in the lead. Sainz P2.
Strategy available on the MFD.
New strategy. DRS is now enabled. Sainz P2. Leclerc P3. Perez P4. Hamilton P5. Nearly ran into the wall then. Nearly had a Saudi Arabian incident there. And yeah, on the straight bit now. And we're nearly 3 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz. Do you know what it is? I think it's those upgrades. Because we had the flocking geese managed to get some upgrades to the aerodynamics, chassis.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
I don't think the goose wants to box this lap. Oh, a bit wide there. This is the start of the boxing window, so we can pit now between laps 4, 5, 6 or 7. What will the goose do? We don't know. The goose is unpredictable. But no, we got upgrades to the aerodynamics, chassis, and yeah. We are looking at getting upgrades for.
Just focus on the driving.
Again, as I was interrupted there. We are expecting one for durability and powertrain, but I'm just focusing on aerodynamic and chassis because we don't have much of them, and we need to focus on those really. Again, nearly ran into the wall there in this hatred corner, the worst corners on the track. And Mark's told us that the tyres are fine for now. We don't need to do anything. But this is our time to pit if the goose wants to. Making into corner 17. Will the goose pit? No, the goose wants to continue into corner 18, into corner 19, sorry, and we're on lap 5, and we have once again set the fastest lap, 1 minute 35 seconds, .773. No change to the standings. Carlos Sainz still in position 2, followed by Leclerc P3, followed by Perez in P4, followed by Sir Lewis Hamilton P5. No change whatsoever, and we're 5 laps in. The tyres are starting to yeah, there is slight wear to the tyres. But I mean, we're on soft tyres and the rest are on medium for some reason. You know, everyone has a different strategy, don't they? But how the hell are we 4 seconds in front? I can't explain it. I just cannot explain it. I think the closest I can get to explaining this is when I was actually driving. Oh, we might. How did we not get FIA'd? We cut the corner a bit there. Well, I think my only explanation is I just get into this zone and it just, yeah, nothing can stop it. Like everything just stops.
Where the car behind has newer tyres. Car behind on newer tyres. You know what to do.
Newer tyres? They've not pitted! How can they have newer tyres? Anyway, lap 6. The Goose has not pitted. The Goose wants to continue. Mark telling the Goose that he knows exactly what to do. The Goose knows what to do. Box. I think the Goose wants to pit after lap 6, but we'll see. But the Goose knows what to do. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz is trying to make some ground up, but no, still 4 seconds behind. Jesus. Hold on. I've just seen in the map. Tictum is not last. Daniel Tictum is not last. What the hell? Go on, son. Get in there. He's got a chance to prove himself here. He's got a window. If he can prove himself, if he can get himself between positions 12 and 8, you know, I'll be satisfied. But yeah, I mean, round 4, 4 rounds already. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia and Italy, and unfortunately Tictum has not done very well. Neither have we, to be honest, until round 4 with the Imola circuit in Italy, where we just literally went up a gear. And potentially round 5, this one in Miami, and the Goose is looking to pit here. Yep, the Goose is pitting. We're going into the pit lane. And Carlos Sainz takes over, Leclerc takes over, Perez, Hamilton, Verstappen. No, I think Verstappen's going into the pit lane, followed by Lando Norris. Both Verstappen and Norris are going into the pit lane. Ocon takes over. And we've done a perfect stop. Another perfect pit stop. I'm satisfied with that as well. Daniel Tictum's coming in for his stop. And yeah, we've come out in position 6 and lap 7. So we can talk you through the board where we are currently. So Hamilton P4, followed by Esteban Ocon in P5, followed by us, the Goose, from the Flocking Goose in P6, followed by Red Bull's Max Verstappen in P7, followed by Sebastian Vettel from Aston Martin in P8.
Okay, Daniel's in the pits. Daniel is in the pits.
Okay, Tictum's having his tyres changed now, which I fear is going to put him out in last place, which means he has 7 laps to prove himself. At the moment, I'm willing to give him a chance to prove himself, but we'll have to see what happens at the end of the season. Because if he's not improved, we'll have to get someone else. But for now, though, we have to focus on, you know, each round. We'll make a decision at round 18. Someone remind me in the chat if you could. That'd be very nice of you. Because I'll probably forget. So still in position 6. We've lost 5 positions here, and we're on lap 8. Well, we're not going to win the race by being cautious, are we? We have to push. Ruthless, merciless aggression. We have to push. The Goose is determined. The Goose is determined and stubborn. But we are actually we can just see Ocon in the foreground here. Esteban Ocon, which I believe is from Alpine. So he's Alonso's teammate here, and we are catching up to him. Hamilton's 13 seconds in front. We have no chance. Verstappen is 6 seconds behind us. George Russell has taken over from whoever was in position 8. But no, George Russell, P8 for Mercedes, is 3 seconds behind Verstappen. And we are literally catching up to Ocon. We're literally stalking him. You can just see us. We are in his back mirror, everyone. Oh, hang on, we've got people in the pit lane. Looks like Sergio Perez has pitted. We're now in position 5. And, oh, but we nearly ran into Ocon in P9. Nearly ran into Esteban Ocon. And now it's the fight for position 4. Here on lap 9 of Miami Grand Prix. The Goose determined to overtake Ocon. But Ocon's not giving him a chance here. The Goose goes wild. Goes wide, sorry, with 34 seconds in front of our teammate Tictum, and the Goose goes round the inside with an aggressive, fast undertake, and we have overtaken Ocon. But Ocon doesn't like this. No, he wants position 4 back. He wants it back. Even with DRS, he's struggling. And the Goose is off. No, Ocon's still hanging in there. And no, the Goose has literally just launched. He's taken off completely.
Okay, you've got a gap of around 10 seconds until you reach the next car. Keep pushing.
What do you think we've been doing? What do you think we've been doing the whole fucking race? Oh, Goose Lord, man. Ocon has literally been left in the dust. Update on standing: Charles Leclerc from Ferrari P2 and Hamilton, they're both in the pit lane. The Goose has a chance here to beat them both. Can he do it before they leave the pit lane? Well, we're about to find out as we go into lap 10. The Goose has beaten both Charles Leclerc from Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton from Mercedes. Carlos Sainz is now in sight. That's not a pun I've just made up. I don't even know if that's a good pun or not. Sainz is in sight. No, lap 10. He's 12 seconds in front of us. There you can just see him on the mini-map on the bottom left screen. And we are back in position 2. And the top 5 has changed quite a bit.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel remaining from Mark. Carlos Sainz is your race leader at the moment from Ferrari in P1, followed by us, the Flocking Geese, in P2. With Sergio Perez from Red Bull P3, Charles Leclerc in P4 from Ferrari, followed by Max Verstappen from Red Bull in P5. Sainz is 13 seconds in front of us. In fact, he's on the straight bit now. Oh, well done. Well done, Goose. Yeah, that's an FIA warning. I hate that bit. I hate that bit of the track. Is it just me? I've already said that, haven't I? But is it literally, is it just me that hates that corner? I hate that corner. It's shite. Hang on. I don't believe it. Carlos Sainz is going to the pit lane. The Goose has a chance to beat him here and reclaim position 1. Holy shit. Yep. Lap 11 and the Goose has reclaimed first place. Here in Miami, Florida. Goose Lord. The Goose has flopped those wings. And the Goose is almost 6 seconds. In fact, he is 6 seconds now in front of Perez from Red Bull. What? Oh my god. But no. Hang on. Oh, Pierre Gasly is out of the session. Let's have a look here quickly before we go back to the Goose. So this is at the end of lap 10, and oh dear, this is AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly, and it looks like he's got engine. He's retired. Now I don't know what's happened there, and we're back on board now with the Goose from lap 11 where we left off. Now to me that looks like an engine failure. Something wrong with the engine, and Gasly has had to retire. It's a shame for AlphaTauri and Pierre Gasly, but it could have been a lot worse. At least it's not a crash. So, yeah. But still, DNF is a DNF. There's nothing you can do, and it's a shame. It's a shame for Gasly. But meanwhile, the Goose, 6.5 seconds in front of Perez. Oh, and we got the yellow bit. on the mini-map.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
We know. Right, we're entering the yellow flag here. The Goose needs to be cautious here. Yep, there he is. Gasly, we're just passing him now through the yellow section. Green flag. Green flag, we can go.
Green flag.
And Sergio Perez has obviously taken this opportunity to catch up, as he is 2 seconds, under 2 seconds now, behind the Goose, followed by Sainz from Ferrari in P3, followed by Leclerc in P4, followed by Verstappen in P5, all of them literally a second behind each other, fighting it out for their respective positions, but the Goose is just leaving them for dead in lap 12. You just see the two McLarens and a potentially an Alpine. But no, Perez doing what he can to catch up with the Goose here on now in the difficult part of the track, and the least liked part of the track I can imagine. What the hell were they thinking? What was the point of adding that into the track? Anyway, on the fast straight bit now. Our mediums are doing us a work of working wonders here. Perez is on the soft tyres for some reason, and then we got Sainz and Leclerc on hard tyres with Verstappen on mediums. But no, our medium tyres are doing doing us wonders.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 42.0 seconds.
Okay, you know when I said I'll make a decision about Tictum's, the next contract negotiations with Tictum. I might bring that forward a bit. 42 seconds in front. He's got to be last. Tictum has got to be last. He's got to be last, hasn't he? I wouldn't be surprised. We've got his contract is coming up in a few episodes' time, so we'll if you would remind me to just make a decision, so that I won't forget. That would be greatly appreciated from my wonderful subscribers, or anyone who watches my videos. It'll be brilliant, so I can interact with you. But here we are on the straight bit for the 13th time. Perez is still trying to, well, he's 3.5 seconds behind us. It looks like Sainz and Leclerc are fighting it out. Kind of. I mean, they are a second. There's a second in difference between the two.
Final lap of the race.
No, they're fighting for position 3. Verstappen is a second behind them both, and we are in the last lap. This is the final lap. The Goose has been dominant for most of this race. Obviously, there was the problem with lap 11 with having to pass Pierre Gasly. And then obviously lap 7-8 with Esteban Ocon, and the pit lane pit stop. But apart from that, the Goose has managed to reclaim position 1, but it's not over yet. Oh, we had a little drift there. That could have been bad. See, anything can happen in a race. Anything. You just don't know it. You just have to be very careful. Oh, hang on, that was a bit wide. That was the slowest I've ever done that corner.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, that will get us to the finish, no problem. Gasly has made, he's under 3 seconds now, but will he do it before? I can't believe I'm saying this, but holy fucking hell! the second checkered flag and crossing the line in first place for his second Grand Prix victory. The Goose from the Flocking Geese and his third win in a row. The streak of 3 for the Flocking Geese continues, and we've won. Ricardo is your driver of the day, and this is excellent.
And that's the checkered flag. What an amazing victory in what has been a great Miami Grand Prix. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Okay, so what the hell? We've done it again. We've done it again. Jesus! How the fuck? How? What the hell happened? What the hell's going on with the Goose? We suddenly went from crashing and getting robbed. Just. This is our 3rd win in a row. The first one was the sprint race at Imola in Italy, followed by the Grand Prix in Italy. Now we've won the Miami Grand Prix. The fuck? What the hell's going on with this madman? Literally, the Goose has gone wild. It's a dangerous animal that's flocked. Literally. I mean, I think it's down to the fact that with me as a when I do my racing, I just adapt quickly. I can adapt quite quickly, so it just. Yeah, but Jesus, I wasn't expecting this. But anyway, let's talk through the standings, shall we? So Goose said we won P1 Flocking Geese with Sergio Perez from Red Bull P2, Carlos Sainz from Ferrari in 3rd place for you, followed by Charles Leclerc from Ferrari in P4, Max Verstappen P5, Lewis Hamilton P6, George Russell P7. It's good to see that Hamilton did not retire this time. Ricciardo P8 from McLaren, followed by Norris from McLaren in P9, and Fernando Alonso from Alpine in P10. So those are your top 10 on the Miami Grand Prix. And again, look who came last. I'm beginning to see a trend here with Tictum, but once we get the resources and the money, we will start to improve Tictum, because we have to. We've got to improve the car. We've got to improve everything. However, Pierre Gasly retired at a DNF. I think it was lap 10 when he retired. I don't know what happened, but no, bad luck for Gasly. But no, we've done it again. We've done it again. But no, I hope you've enjoyed the Miami Grand Prix. The next, oh my god, I forgot. What's the next one after this? Oh, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. But no, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Tico Zotter, and check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter, for train content. And until the next session, thanks for watching. Take care, and I will leave you with some highlights from the Miami Grand Prix, from the view highlights area. So yeah, bye for now.